Hej och välkommen till Old Lady Plays. Jag heter Kate, den gamla damen, och detta är The Journeyman. See, I can even say it fast. So, here we are. Things have been going pretty well. I'm quite happy with how things have gone. You saw us play Stormconcept in the opening, in the finale. Where am I going? There we go. Okay. Well, we went and lost to Rosenborg at their park, but fair enough. We lost, but we were in the game. As I recall, it was somewhat even. Yeah, relatively even. We had 19 shots. They had 14. We had all the possession, but we always have all the possession. We could have won it, but it's not. But they had a lot of chances. So it's a fair result. We beat Stark 2-0. Søndal 5-1. Vivero with a hat trick, and Berg Pedersen and Christensen adding the third and fourth goals by the 23rd minute, right after they'd scored in the 22nd. So that was never close. Haugesund, check out the times on these goals. Yes, that's right, they were scored in the same minute. Tony Moya scored off a corner, taking a shot that went in off the deflection, and literally off the kickoff, Benny Højbjerg ran down the field and blasted one up over the shoulder of Carvalho. Not much we could do about it. There's only 3 minutes left, so it ended up 1-1. So that has left us currently 6th, but with a game in hand over a couple of the teams ahead of us, and if we can win it, we would end up back probably around 3rd or so, which is fine. I'm perfectly happy with that at this stage of the season. We had the closest thing that I would have to a complete meltdown. Jose Vivero is off to an amazing start. He got the Player of the Month for March. He bagged 5 goals in the first 3 games. He's been outstanding, absolutely outstanding. So we got a bid for him from Lillestrøm, and it was something or other rising to 3.2 million, I think it was. And I'm panicking because the board accepted it. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the day of the deadline. What are you doing? And fortunately, randomly, because of the hat trick that he had just scored, he had come to me and said, I think I deserve a better contract. And looking at his contract, I said, absolutely. This 900 euros a week is his improved contract. All right, he was on like 575, I think, before. Anyway, so I offered him this contract, and then the bid came in. And I'm panicking, and I'm thinking, my God, we're going to lose our best striker. He was the top scorer last year. We're going to lose our best striker, a fan favorite. I'm going to get blamed for it, even though the board is the one that's done it. The fans are going to hate me for it. I'm going to hate me for it because he's our best player. He's been absolutely scoring a storm for us. And he accepted my deal. He turned down Lillestrøm. He accepted my deal and said, let me see if I can find it. It wasn't that long ago. Carvalho offer, Vivero offer, there. This one. They decided the offer was too good to refuse, took matters into their own hands, right? Well, about 2 hours later, I got this note. He agreed terms on a new 5-year contract. He is delighted to be working under me due to his admiration for me. And when I went and checked, I am on his favorite personnel list. Isn't that sweet? And he believes the excellent support for the manager from the dressing room is fully deserved. So this guy thinks highly of me, and I like it. I think it is wonderful. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, where a player turned down a contract from a bigger team so that he could stay and learn from me instead. I'm I was nearly crying. It was so awesome. I was really happy. I hate my board. I hate my board. I hate my board. I'm probably not going to stay with this team by the end of the year because they're just so money-grubbing idiots. I mean, if we have to sell Vivero, fine. Tell me we have to sell Vivero, but let me sell him, right? I could get 10 or 12 million for him, not some piddly 3 million. And given we're 3 million in the hole, I could get us well out of the hole by selling him if you really make me. But I think we can get out of the hole by making the Champions League group stage, and with him, we've got a shot at that. Without him, I do not believe we do. So it was so short-sighted. I'm really glad that they didn't end up keeping it. Anyway, I have yammered enough about this stuff. Let's have a quick peek at the squad. It is, in fact, I think exactly the same as it was last time. Carvalho, Borchgrevink, Sakic, Gunderson, Olsen, Moya. Oh, that's right. It's not exactly the same because Jabari got injured. He's out for 2 to 7 more weeks. He's been out for a few already. He had torn abdominal muscle in training, and that was that. So fortunately, we have Tony Moya, who's able to step in and do a good job, so I'm happy with that. And the Rudset has been playing out of his mind. Look at this. 8.34 in his last 5 games. He turns in a 9. He doesn't get an assist or anything. He just turns in a 9. And he's not getting a lot of assists, despite making nearly 2 chances a game. And the reason is that he's, for the most part, most of his passes are to the guy who sets up the goal. He frees someone up and they set someone up to score. So he would get the second assist if there was one. Playing as a deep lying playmaker, and he has been absolutely outstanding. So anyway, that's enough yammer. Enough, as Parkira would say, jibba jabba. And let's get on with it. Submit the team. Submit the team. Submit the team. Submit the team. Let's do this. This is Tromsø, so of course it is snowing. And -6. In Fahrenheit, that is approximately very cold. Let's see. Oh, I can't not figure it out. It's like 24. None of these are very good. You should be winning this highly comfortably, playing your own game, and we win. Or this one, maybe. I'm worried about complacency if I use this one, but let's try it. We got nothing anyway, so none of them were very good options. Yes, he's being rested for his injury problems. He's on a 78%. Of course, he's being rested. Idiots. Well, that was quick. Olsen with the quick goal. Blasted from the edge of the box and just knocked in. Well, Borchgrevink to Berg Pedersen, back to Borchgrevink, and hello, I just spotted this guy. Woof! One half volley later, it's in the back of the net. Alright, 1-0, we're up to third position again, where I figure we belong, frankly. I don't know if we'll win the league again this year. We're favored around 7th, I think, to finish around 7th. We're 25 to 1 odds for winning the league. I'd say at 25 to 1 odds, I would be having a flutter on this. You know? Very openly, I'd say, hey, look, I'm putting down a bet on my team that I think we can win. And I'll put the money to charity if I win. I'd put like $100 down, and if I get the 25 to 1, I give the $2,500 to charity. Awesome. Playing around in the midfield, not really getting anywhere. The press is breaking them up a little bit and making them not do what they want to do. And they give the ball away. Beautiful pass to Moya. Moya for Berg Pedersen. He's into the box. His shot is stopped by the keeper, pushed wide, but it was a good shot and a good chance. Olsen with the corner. Markovic misses. Christensen recovers and then is mugged from behind. Not much happening in the rest of the first half, as we just sort of trickle along, taking shots, making fouls, watching the snow. Moya finds Olsen, and he bags his second. You do know you're the left back, right? You're not supposed to be scoring like this, buddy. I mean, I don't mind. You can keep doing it. But what a shot. Let's see the curve on that. Oh, that was lovely. That's two pretty goals by our left back. I'm kind of impressed. And yet we haven't had a chance on net yet. Held in. Oh, he's gotten past his man. In front, blocked. And this time they got it. Reinhold. Assisted by Ludwig Begby. Begby? What's he doing out of Scotland? Woo! Represent Train Spotting. My favorite movie. Come on, boys. Let's get them. Let's get them. Let's get the ball back. Do our thing. Get to the half. Be winning. Can we see some sort of tackle motion? Thank you. I mean, it wasn't, but thank you for taking the ball away anyway. There we go, Moya. All the way back. Good set. Out wide for Olsen. Olsen for Moya. Moya scores. See, that's what Rudset does. He sets Olsen free, and Olsen, with the cross, makes Moya's goal. That's why Rudset doesn't get many assists. Because as the playmaker, deep-lying playmaker, he's setting up the guy who sets up the goal. Another fearsome shot. That was nicely done. Just a little bit of curl on it, just enough to put it into the bottom corner. Very nicely done. Keep it up, boys. Don't get complacent, however. Thank you. We're still within 2 goals. I want to make sure we don't screw this up. And they have had their chances. In fact, they've had chances that we haven't had. So, it's definitely worth being cautious. Got him. Vivero. Oh, well done, Vivero. Past 1 man. Past 2 men. Oh, that's the kid they wanted to sell for $3 million. Crazy. Oops, that was really dumb. Just keep him out there. That's it. Keep him out there. Yep, keep him wide, keep him wide. Good stuff. There you go, keep him wide. Nope, 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 that's not how you do it. There you go. Markovic. Gunderson with a long ball. Vivero can't quite win it. Oops, goalkeeper did a bad thing. Unfortunate for us that Christensen couldn't leap on it, but this time he did. And we'll make it 4-1. Thank you very much. Christensen, with his third goal of the season, he's been an absolute terror alongside Rivero. The two of them work so well together, and they both feel that the other is a good strike partner, so I've stumbled onto an amazing partnership there. Alright, let's get some fresh legs on. Tony Moya is looking a little on the tired side. Let's let Severinsen come in. He hasn't played in a while. And Adi Markovic could use replacement. You can see how little I've been using my subs because of the state of them, but and Rivero hasn't had his very best day. Let's let him have a rest and bring on Lekai. With a 3-goal lead, I feel fairly confident that we can close this one out without all our best players. No, not that one. Berg Pedersen. Christensen, turn. Oh, tries to cut it back, but can't quite get past the keeper. Nice try, though. Pretty good stuff, boys. I'm very happy with how you played. Very, very good. Happy, happy, happy. Let the team know we appreciate their efforts. A good win, boys. Well done. Well done. We're back up in third place. Really tied for second, and my goodness, it's close. 1 point separating the top 5 teams. Yeah. Could see this one being a little bit shaky to start with and seeing how it passes out. I'll do that offline. Classy Olsen with 2 goals and 2 assists in our 4-1 victory. How is that? You were everything in the last. You were superb in front of goal. How about that? Let's start with that one. I'll deal with the press conference offline. In the second match, we're going to play a semi-professional team from the Norgesmesterskapet Avdeling 4. I don't know what that is in Norwegian. Pierre? Probably something like that, Pierre. Anyway, so we're going to play this tiny little team on a wet, windy day in Stryn, wherever Stryn is. And it should be some fun. We're going to rotate the team and stuff, and that's how it's going to go. So here we are. Oh my gosh, it's already 18 minutes. Well, I better hurry up. See you soon. All right, we're back. Let's get straight into it. Pretty much a rotated team almost completely. We have the 17-year-old Satre in goal. Yes, he is 17. Payesh, Lissens, Sandberg, and Markovic at the back. Ødegaard and Severinsen in midfield. Sjöström on the right, Arnson on the left, Hustad and Lekai up front, and all the usual suspects otherwise are on the bench. There's at least as many of them as can be put on the bench in this cup game. So, let's do this. Go! Yes, I know there's a bunch of them that aren't match sharp. They'll manage. This is a semi-professional team from like 8 divisions below us or some crazy thing. We're favorites for a reason. Go out there and make sure there's no doubt as to why. Got a couple of the big boys, but that's about it. Absolutely, occasions like this make football what it is. Yep, we have to approach this professionally. I like Sandberg, he's good. No. It's just rotation. Jeez, why can't you recognize what a rotated squad looks like? Schoolstone. All right, come on now. Let's press on somebody. Where are you? There you are. Finally. Payash. Oh, Borchgrevin had to go home with the virus, so Payash, who just came back from injury, is in at the right back. Very glad that he came back right at that moment, because we don't have another right back. I mean, we've got some left backs that can fake it, but basically we don't have any more right backs. So okay, Lakai recovers, Arnson, and this time we've got it. Hustad, using his bloody great target man head to bonk it over the goalkeeper into the net. 2 minutes in, we're up 1-0. Partly I rotate the side for this kind of game because I want to improve their fitness and I want to give them games. But partly I also do it because it just seems more fair and more fun. If I played my best team, we'd be up like 6-0 by now, and it wouldn't be any fun at all. This way, it feels like there's a chance. You know? There probably isn't really a chance that they could beat us, but it's nice to make it feel like there could be. Nice ball. Scheistal fakes his man inside out. Oh, tries to beat the second one, but he gets tripped. Who's up for it? Hustad? That guy. Well done. His first goal of the season. Good job. That's the other part of this, is that it's really good for backup strikers to get themselves some goals in competition, because so much of goal scoring is about confidence, self-confidence. And it gives them self-confidence if they can actually score some goals, even if it's just a penalty. Markovic back to Sandberg. Arnson. Inside for Ødegaard. Scheistal skips a tackle. Oh, and blasts one off the crossbar. Ricochets off Thomason. Here we are. Given away straight away. Payash right back to the keeper. We'll start building from the back. Good job. Sandberg has the ball. Out wide for Markovic. Usually a left winger. He's playing back today. Ødegaard in the center midfield. He's only 17. Scheistal, 19. Oh, so is Lakai. Actually, I think he's 20 now. But this is a very young team. I mean, it's a young team anyway, but this particular team is quite young. And not all. Our center back pairing are not kids. But that's about it. Very happy with the way things are going. Keep it up, lads. Actually, I'm going to say don't let your performance levels drop. Oh, see, that's important to know. I'll say something about having faith in him or something and see if he can be, he'll be motivated by that. But that's a little worrisome. I don't like seeing people get stressed by just saying don't get complacent. That's a pretty low bar for stress. Sandberg scrambles it away. Was that off the post or off the goalkeeper? I don't even know. Nice block. Okay. Down their end, Arnson with the corner. It's got to be offside. No? No. Scheistal gets his first goal of the year. Scheistal? I don't know exactly. think that was going in anyway, but, you know, nice poach. Kind of stole it from the other guy. Alright, he's looking a little tired, so let's let Hustad come out, and Vivero can come in, because that seems fair. Well, he is only 19. Nope, that'll be the only one for now. Just let Rivero have a nice hand as he comes onto the field. Fans love him. Like it's right there in his coach report. The fans love this player. Oh, good save. Just at the last second, reaches out and pokes it blind. Cross. Oh, I thought Arnson was going to get one there. 31 shots so far. But I am glad we played a rotated team because that was an own goal, surely. Yeah. Oops, that's the guy that gave away the penalty too. He's had a rough one. That guy looks like it was going in anyway, but now they poached one from us. It's pretty funny. Pretty sad from their point of view, but pretty funny from ours. There's Severinson getting in with his first goal of the season. See how many people are getting their first goals of the season today? It's awesome. I think everybody who scored has gotten their first goal of the season, except the own goal, obviously, and that would have been Vivero's sixth if they let him have it. Yes, let's do that. Well done, boys. 5-0 with a rotated side. Very good. I mean, we should thrash these guys, let's be fair, but it's always nice when it works out even with a rotated side. Win in the first round. Dun dun dun. First turn, 5-star triumph. Trumps the triumph. Severinson. You did very well. Thank you. I was pleased with you. 9.3. This is pleasing to me. Alright, let's have a quick peek at the schedule and figure out where we're coming back. We won't come back for the next round of the Cup, but let's see something up in this month here. Yeah, I don't think we've played. Let's see where they're 11th, 10th, 7th, 1st, 12th. Let's play Odd and Lillestrøm. We haven't played them, and they're making themselves a rival by trying to take my players all the time. I know it's not very far ahead, but that's okay. It won't take that long to get there. And then after that, we'll jump ahead to July, which is when the Champions League should be starting as well. And I'll play through the June World Cup month offline. Alright, I hope that interests you. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and thank you very much for watching. It is my pleasure to bring it to you. I still enjoy this series very much. I think that this will be the last season we spend at Tromsø. I'm frustrated with the board. I am hoping that we make the group stage of the Champions League, and if we do, the TV money alone should take us out of debt and leave the club in a very stable financial position. And that's where I'd like to leave them if I can. So anyway, that's the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great day and take care.